What's up guys, SlimSkulls54 here, and today I'm going to be going over something that I think is pretty interesting myself. The fact of the matter is that I was just kind of flying around and I was thinking about a video idea. And then I happened to notice three locations on the map that kind of got me thinking because I've always really paid attention to them. And the fact of the matter is, they're adding to them. So it's making me really, really curious. So if you guys don't know, there's three locations in Los Santos on the map that have, like, their construction areas, and they've never touched them since the game is released. They've always been under construction. Now, none of the buildings had windows. They were all completely open. But if we look, you can actually see that Rockstar even added windows to some of the buildings here. I'm pretty sure this wasn't here either. This is the first time I've actually gone through these. So, and I mean, yes, it is a construction site. It's been the same way since day one. But the fact of the matter is, they're adding windows to these buildings. It seems kind of interesting that they would do this after, you know, what is it now, going on, 7, 8 years of the game being out. It seems really weird that all of a sudden they're just going to start adding windows to, you know, buildings that are not, haven't been touched in quite some time. Well, at all, really. So, like, as you can see here, all these windows, and they're marked with an X. Pretty sure people in construction would probably know what that is. I don't. But they're all marked with an X, so they're starting to enclose these areas. Now, the thing that I don't understand, well, or the thing that's kind of linking all these buildings together is that they've been under construction technically since release. Even in story mode, they're not used. Now, but yet now, all of a sudden, they have windows and, they're working on it and everything. So it's like, what are we hiding here? See, if you look at, like, this building, for example, it makes sense. Because the if you it, I don't know. These are my two guesses. It's either going to be new apartments, or it's going to be some type of, like, CEO type building, because if you actually look close enough, you'll see, it looks like they have a place for an elevator, and they have the underground entrances down there, which we'll check out in a minute. And yeah, see, like, these elevator shafts here, you know, so, there'd be an elevator here, and all this, all this stuff wasn't here before, and now it is. So we're gonna go over to that building and check it out. But see, the glass here, this all never used to be here. Like, if you go back on your Xbox 360 or PS3, I'm almost 100% sure that you will not find these buildings the way they are at the moment. And the reason why I think these buildings have a significance towards the update is because this is the same thing that they did with the casino update. Near the release of the casino, they had construction equipment and, had added a few things around the area to basically tell us that Rockstar was indeed working on an update for the casino, which was going to be opening and soon later released. So, my speculation here is that these buildings are all under construction, and Rockstar doesn't exactly, you know, work on something without it having some significance to the game. So, my theory is that, like I said, they're either going to be new apartments or um, some type of CEO business thing. And it's kind of cool that it shows that these are connected buildings. Now looking at it, so I don't know exactly what that would be for. But we're going to take a look at another one here. Just as we go down. So, yeah. So, we're going to look at this one here. So it's just across the way. So this is the first, uh, construction area that they're working on. Then this big, huge tower here. This is something that has been in the works since day one. And it's the same thing here. They started adding a bit more things like windows that weren't there before. And it's kind of the same, same kind of deal. Now, as you can see, this is closed in now. This crane. If I'm not mistaken, this crane never used to be closed in. I don't think. Don't quote me. Like I said, I've paid attention, but I haven't paid that much attention. So, now this also looks like here something that could be I don't know, some type of parking garage maybe, and a big office building. I'm not quite sure. So we'll take a look here. It's probably, and the thing is that it's the same layout pretty much. It's not, there's nothing in each building that you could be like, yeah, okay, this is gonna be this. But by the looks of this, where it's underground, it looks like there's gonna be some type of garage. Like this is where a garage will be. And then this is another type of office area. They have a big open space, and that could be the elevator there easily, or somewhere here. I'm not quite sure. And then you got your you know these. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is the first time that I've gone in depth with this. So this curve um, angle, I don't know what you want to call it here. That never used to be there, I don't think. And they've added more diversity to these buildings. So, and it looks like this building is going to end up being even higher. Now, I'm not quite sure what these buildings are going to be used for. Um, like I said, it's all speculation right now. This is completely, you know, just an educated guess, if you want to call it, if you want to call it that, as to what the next update could be, because Rockstar hasn't released anything. They haven't said, "Oh yeah, we're working on this," And as you guys know, we probably won't hear about um, the or another update for a while because of what's going on in the world, um, which is devastating. But I don't think we'll be hearing anything from them soon. But the moral of the story is they're still working from home, so but I don't think they won't be able to release an update because they need the whole dev team together, I would think, to release an update. That's just my speculation. I don't know. So I I'm curious to see what these buildings are going to end up being, because Rockstar said before that they still have another 2 or 3 years worth of updates to go, and these buildings are significantly like an icon, because of the matter being that the buildings have been under construction since day one and they have done nothing with them. But like in the casino, they did construction and it ended up being a new casino. So, um, as you guys can see, the top of it hasn't changed much. But it's, I don't know if we'll be able to get in here. Probably not. Probably gonna end up falling to our death. But, the fact of the matter is they are clearly working on it. And you know they haven't said anything, but there is things in the game that they do to hint to us all the time that is like, hey, guess what, we're working on this. And I think this is something that a lot of people overlook a lot of the time, because when I watch videos and stuff like this, I don't see people that have covered this per se, because it's in all three of the buildings. You can see here more windows. They weren't here before. And it's the same thing. They have like the garage space underneath, and they have um, areas here. These could be used for garage areas. It wouldn't be ideal for Rockstar to put them there, but I would think they would be out front here more. But it's the same idea with this. This building's been under construction since day one, then all of a sudden they start adding to it. Seems kind of suspicious to me. And they got the windows here too, and door frames and everything else. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is Rockstar hinting towards another update, or do you guys think that these are just going to end up being buildings that maybe one day will become complete in the game but won't be able to use? So let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy. Also, comment to let me know if there's anything you'd like to see on my channel, and let me know what's your thoughts. Do you think this is an accurate, educated guess, or do you guys think that Rockstar isn't doing anything with this? Let me know. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on it. But yeah, guys, that's all for this video, and be sure to check it out. It could be interesting just to screw around, see what you can find, and let me know if there's anything that I missed that would be really useful. But without further ado, don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy. Comment to let me know. And with that out of the way, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.